Let's see what Bing has in store for us today. It says, a step toward freedom. I have a dream inscription at the location of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Ready to dream? Ponder these words of wisdom from Martin Luther King Jr. Why does people not put doctor? Hot takes. Chime in on today's topic. Is it okay to wear socks with sandals? Oh yeah or oh no? I'm going with no. Not for anybody else, just I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't feel comfortable. This or that. Start playing. According to Microsoft Bing, which has the greater population? Kinshasa or Beijing? I'm gonna guess Beijing, because I've heard of it way more. Yay! Tianjin or Delhi? I'm guessing Delhi, because I've heard. Yay! Mumbai or Bogota? I'll guess Bogota, because I haven't guessed anywhere on that. Ooh. Lima or Shanghai? I'm guessing Shanghai. I think they're popular. Yay! Chicago or Manila? Manila. I think it's very popular. Dang. Nagoya or Chengdu? I've never heard of either of those. I'm just randomly choosing. Yay! Guangzhou or Luanda? I'm guessing Guangzhou because it sounds familiar. Yay! Bangalore or Kolkata? I'm guessing Bangalore. Yay! Moscow or Buenos Aires? Buenos Aires. Ooh, that kind of makes sense. I would think both of them have a pretty high. Bangkok or LA? I'll guess LA. 6 out of 10 is not bad for me. Okay, and we have one more thing to do today. Is homepage quiz. The inscription, I have a dream, on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial refers to a speech delivered by whom? Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood at this spot as he delivered his I Have a Dream speech, in which he called for an end to racism before 250,000 people at the end of the 1963 March on Washington. It's considered one of the most iconic speeches in American history and marked a defining moment in the ongoing fight for civil rights. In 1983, which U.S. president signed the bill that created a federal holiday to honor King? Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, or Bill Clinton? Who was president in '83? I believe it was Reagan. 'cause 88 was Bush's re-election. Oh no, it was his election. That was when he was president, so Reagan was in before 88. I mean, honestly, at that year, it would be, for me, between Reagan and Carter. Okay. The campaign for a federal holiday in King's honor began soon after his assassination in 1968. President Reagan signed the holiday into law in 1983, and it was first observed 3 years later in the United States, and only other individuals honored with federal holidays are George Washington and Christopher Columbus. Well, first off, why did it take 3 years until it was observed? And second, Christopher Columbus never even came to North America, then why do we even have a holiday for him? King's I Have a Dream speech begins with these words: 50 years ago. What was Dr. King referencing with this way of counting? Gettysburg Address. Standing before the huge statue of a seated Abraham Lincoln, Dr. King opened his speech by saying 50 years ago, a great American, in whose symbolic shadow we stand today, signed the Emancipation Proclamation. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. Lincoln's famous address at the site of the Battle of Gettysburg began with the word 7 years ago. Know why the number 20 is referred to as a score? I do not. Wow. Let's check the streak. 51 days. Yay! See you later.